Hello everybody and welcome to behind the scenes slash something else of Stagnant Interiors. I am the creator of Stagnant Interiors, therefore I will be showing you literally everything there is to know about this map. First off, we're gonna start with triggers because I'm literally like 100% sure that the entire map has not been cleared out by people, because some of these triggers are actually just like insanely complex or like really unnecessarily hidden. So yeah, here we're gonna go this way. I know a few triggers over here, and we'll be starting off with this one right here. Yep, if you go up to this and listen to the Void Places or Void Spaces TV, then it will activate something else around the map, which I will show you eventually. Here's one trigger that I made kind of difficult to find. If you go up to this lever right here and try to interact with it or just get really close, Beeblis will show up and he will get rid of the door, lock this, and you'll just be forced to stare at him very awkwardly. It's a little bit dim, but what was supposed to happen is you would see him just hiding under the red light, and it would show like his silhouette, and it'd be kind of unsettling. But most people use flashlights, so it's not really that impactful. This one right here, yes, this room does in fact have a trigger, and it is probably the most stupid trigger you can ever think of. This light switch right here is the only light switch other than like one other one that actually does something. And the reason for that is that, well, I wanted to reward people who like don't give up and keep flicking the light switches, and this would happen. Beeblis would be right there, and I'm not really gonna do it because I'm kind of lazy, but if you walked up to him, he would have fucking killed you because you're being stupid. Like, why are you walking up to a demon? No triggers here. Oh, well, I mean, this isn't really a trigger, but if I remember correctly, this lamp is unanchored, and me and my friends thought that was really funny, so we named this lamp Globoid because it's like one of the few props out there that's actually just like able for you to grab. Because I'm sure you guys are aware, this map has like a thing where you just cannot pick anything up. So instead of fixing this, I just thought I would like, you know, do something with it. Okay, this one isn't really a trigger, but it used to be. What used to happen is if you went over this way, see, the numbers are still there. So it's like 1, 2, 3. And as soon as you step over the 3, the vending machine would turn off. But I didn't keep it because I feel like it happened way too early into the map. And that kind of just like, really didn't give people enough time to get unsettled before getting scared. Because if they just like decided to go this way first and then take a right and go over here, boom, jump scare, like right in your face, like no, it would like spark and turn off. Window, this window over here, which I actually showed in the trailer. So if you go up to this, it makes a noise. And this, for whatever ungodly reason, is actually a secondary trigger for this bed showing up over here. I don't know what went through my mind when I decided that that would be a good idea, but I mean, hey, I mean, it adds like an extra layer of creepiness, so this is a reference to Void Spaces. That's not really the important thing, though. So this TV, remember when I said if you go up to that pink Void Places door with the, like, humming noise, it would trigger something? This is what it triggers. So since this is Void Spaces, I made it so that if you, like, lean up to the door to hear it... Oh, God, Jesus, excuse me, God, that was... If you go up to this TV now after doing that, it turns on, right? And then after a while, it turns off. and it goes orange, and that does have a reason. I made it so it's like void spaces trying to leak in to stagnant interiors, but like the interiors kind of stopped it, or like refused the assistance of void spaces. And you'll notice that I do try and portray this map as like the ultimatum of all Gmod maps. Like it's I wouldn't say the strongest, but it's like sort of like the Grim Reaper of Gmod liminal space maps. It kind of like absorbs other maps, and yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. The map is sentient, basically. That's all you need to know over while I'm trying to find these things. Yeah, I can't close doors. I don't know why. I swear to God, that's not on purpose. I don't know why that happened. You guys might think that maybe I did that because I'm smart and I don't want you to like close doors to know where you are or to like indicate where you have been. I don't know why it does this. I genuinely have no clue. It's just been a random issue, and I've just never been able to figure out why it happens, and I'm genuinely so lost. Because I've messed with the door so many times, and nothing has fixed it. So, over here, there's a very specific path, which Thunder Ghost actually took, surprisingly. So what you were okay, so there's a trigger right here, right? As soon as you walk in, there's a trigger. Then, there's a trigger if you go left instead of right, and then go right, and then go over here. I believe there's a trigger somewhere over here. I don't really remember. And then, if you went this way, right here, after all of that, then Chaser would show up and walk past. Oh yeah, this actually is a trigger. So, then there's Mannequin. You go up to him, right? And then that triggers something else on the map that you'll see later on. Okay, so if you step in the center, it plays a noise to your right. I believe if you follow your right, nothing really happens anymore. Oh, okay, here's another trigger. Gmod Explorer actually got this one surprisingly, but it was on accident. So, okay, so what would happen is you would flick this. You would flick this light switch. This is the only other light switch scare in the game. And then Beeblis would be over here, and then he'd like round the corner. And then if you would follow him, he just, you know, yeah. Now if you go over here, you'll notice there's shoes under the little thing. You can't open this one. Go in this one, nothing happens. But go in this one, and the shoes will be gone. Okay, so this has a trigger if you come up close to it, right? So boom, hello, first, hello, exploration. That's the name of the robot, by the way. You just go over here, it's very fast. There we go, exploration is right there, boom. After you go up to the statue, and that's like the only exception. So, and the reason I did that is because a lot of people say this is the most normal looking area in the map. That's because it's literally my house. Like, this is a one-to-one replica of my house. You are, whenever you go here in VR, you might as well be walking through my house in first person. It looks normal, you keep walking, not really an indicator that anything happened. You open this, that this doesn't trigger anything, but if you turn around, go back, Mannequin will be there. And if you go to the orange room where he was originally, are you fucking serious? He's not facing the right way. I'm actually fucking stupid, bro. That's I did the same shit with Abnemoxy. It's very scary, I know. If you go up to this, it does a little, like, noise. Little creaking noise. Okay, so if you go far enough down this hallway, it does that, and turn around. Beebliss is gonna be there. If you run at him, he closes the door in your face. But I'm gonna keep going. So closes the door. Red shit turns on, and boom! When you go up, he's gone. This is one of the first scares, so this one's kind of bare bones. I did try to fix it a little, but yeah, it's kind of doesn't really indicate what you're supposed to do that well. You're not supposed to go past him when the lights are off. You're supposed to wait until the last second when the door is, when James Lee is right in your face, the door is going to open, and then you run past. And then right here, he kills you if you didn't leave in time. There used to be a gate here. The gate is gone now. And here he is. Now, after James Lee shows up there, this door will open. There's literally no indicator for this, but this door will open. And, leads to, like, some kind of weird house area. And there's a trigger that makes it so that once you open this, James Lee is out the window, and go back, he's gone, go back in, he's there again because he's a little dickhead, and keep going in. There's another kill attempt by James Lee because he's like actually just evil. There's no love in his soul. Open this, which was locked before, and is he gone yet? God damn, you guys had so much time. Fuck. Jesus. You guys had more than enough time to run. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's not even my fault if you die there. I'm not gonna lie. You just stood still and did nothing. So you go over here. He opens the door really angry because he's pissed off. That triggers Beebliss to show up over here. If you peek the corner, Beebliss is going to be there, and he's going to, like, stand up because he was really angry at James Lee for not killing you. So he stands up, turns the light off, and that's literally the last time he appears. He does, like, nothing else in the entire map. So I go over here, there's going to be a TV that's sort of like a warning, because then there's a TV facing the wall, and he shows up, and then you're supposed to go back and run before he fucking kills you. There's not really much time to react to this guy. Or like, I mean, get a good glimpse of him. There's more than enough time to react. Who am I kidding? Over here, Beebliss is right there, and that's because in the original map, there was just a random T-posing G-Man right here. And in place of him, there's Beebliss. Okay, so here's the orders trigger. So if you're like running, it tells you don't move, you don't move, or actually you can move. Well, I couldn't really show it there, but you can move left and right because making a trigger like that is kind of difficult. But yeah, most people will freeze in fucking place because it is a literal demon that is telling you don't move. So if you move left or right, you're either like brain dead or just like really wanted to die there. Okay, so this is the reference section. So each section is divided up into different things. So this is obviously void spaces. You go over here, end up in places you've seen in your dreams. And then this opens back up because just like in void spaces, if you take a damn door by the opposite side, it'll open and you'll unlock new routes. Because, yeah. And this is not a transition, it's actually a reference to GM Fever Dream. I just do not have the correct textures, specifically the remastered version, because I played the original a long time ago. And then over here, this is Liminal Gallery, Philip Jeffries is right there. Always watching. Little melon as a reference to Liminal Gallery. Can't go out here, it's literally just like death and evil. This is Null Spaces. No Liminal Hotel, because frankly, I think we've seen enough Liminal Hotel, first of all, and second of all, I don't have the patience for making all of that. This is one of the original Liminal Space Gmod maps. This is GM Liminal Space. This would lead to the garage, which leads to the outside, but that's blocked off. This door was supposed to lead to a door that went to the right and then into a bathroom, but that's also just non-existent. This was supposed to have a door, but I didn't add it. Boom, pick that up, and go back. And then Philip Jeffries will be there waiting for you as like an extra Easter egg. So notice this wall. Very weird lighting, but it's subtle, so most people won't realize that. Go over this way. One of the only times the map does this. But then this opens up, and yeah. It's so subtle, I literally don't think I've seen anyone who's recorded it point it out. Here is an interesting section, because there's two ways this can go down. So, run through here. He tells you, let's play tag, don't jump, just run. If you jump, he kills you. It's like a fucking Roblox Doors knockoff. You go in here, he fucking sonic booms through, and you live. So it's like Doors, just like hide in a closet and then Rush will pass by. I thought that was... oh. Right, I forgot, he just really hates you. Boom. So let's see what happens if you die now. Tag, don't jump, just run. And he fucking... Unfortunately, when people die, I have yet to see anybody point out the, like, obvious vaporization noises, which, frankly, that kind of pissed me off, because, you know, it's like one of the most standout things about that entire room, like, the literal fact that your body just gets turned into X's and you get de-atomized from life, but... whatever, I guess that's just not cool. You go over here now, he says you'd be dead if you were really here, because he's like, wow, he's fourth wall breaking. If you go in here, here's exploration. Tells you about why the map is over. Yeah, he's like, oh my god, I know everything about this place. One day I will show you how great this is. I'm not going to do that, by the way. And then he's an asshole. He just tells you to leave, and then you just leave. And by the way, he's still here. He's just pitch black, so it looks like he's gone. Let me just show you the Easter egg that some people probably haven't seen. Boom. A lot of people thought this was a work in progress room, which I don't know why you thought that. This is like really weird even for the interiors, like, but hey, I mean, considering what you guys have seen, I can let it slide, you know. This is low effort, that's why these clips are kind of weird. I just didn't bother, because, like, you know, who the hell is gonna see this? There's an exclamation point that shows up on your screen, which actually does happen in the video that this is inspired by, and then you no clip right here, and you don't. Fuck, Jesus, that actually scared me. I did not expect to die that fast. Jump past this, go here, and they're dancing, because it's an Easter egg, so they're just like, just dancing. Well, that is literally all of Stagnant Interiors and its triggers. If I missed anything, let me know, except don't, because I'm sure I'll find out. I'm literally the map creator. I don't know why I said that, that was kind of dumb. So yeah, that's like, that. Yeah, that's literally, okay, that's literally everything, bye. Welcome to Stagnant Farts. This is the entire map just in Hammer Editor. which I'm currently showing you. Boom. This light in the map is the only light in the game that is called fart light, and I don't know why I did this. I have no clue. I genuinely have no clue why I did this. It's just like been there ever since this room was made, and I forgot about what I was gonna do, and I came back and I just see that it's called fart light, and I don't know. I don't know why it's called that. Beebliss is literally just like a black painted like man. Well, that's pretty much everything. I guess now I can start showing you guys concept arts of the entities. And that's pretty much it for the behind the scenes of Stagnant Interiors. That'll be like the final dying breath of this map. So yeah. Goodbye. I hope to maybe do something with this map again eventually. But I guess only time will tell whether or not I continue this map somehow. Goodbye, enjoy the artwork and text.
Hello everyone! Welcome back once again to Gary's Mod. And today, the map we're going to be exploring is GM's Stagnant Interiors.
What's going on, my fellow explorers and adventurers? I'm the Gmod Explorer, and welcome to Stagnant Interiors.
Hello everybody, welcome to GM Stagnant Interiors. This is actually First's map,